Hey everyone! So this is going to be my 1 month postpartum update, and somewhere in the video, probably at the end, I will insert a few pictures of me so that way I kind of get a gauge of where my body is right now and where it will be in the monthly updates to follow this one. I will be doing monthly updates. I am starting a workout routine, a workout program as soon as I get the go-ahead at my 6-week appointment, which is June 22nd, so cross your fingers. Hopefully I will be able to work out then. I'll get the go-ahead from my doctor. And it's on like Donkey Kong. I cannot even tell you how excited I am to start like being active and working out and stuff besides just walking around. I will also do a 360-degree view somewhere in the video, probably at the end before the still images of me in plain clothes. I do have yoga pants on so you can kind of get a gauge. Also I have a tight shirt on, so yeah, so we can kind of all get a gauge of where my body is at right now in the 360 view. I did not do any pictures of myself right after, like a day postpartum, so this is kind of the first update of where my body has gotten to. I will tell you this, my body, when I checked in, when we were admitted to the hospital on the day before I delivered Greyson, I weighed in at 207 pounds, 207.2 or something like that. So let's just say 207 pounds. I started pregnancy at 135 pounds. So I gained a significant amount of weight during the pregnancy. Since I had baby Greyson, I have lost 23 pounds, 22 pounds. Currently, I am holding steady at 185, 186. So I lost a significant portion of weight in the first 2 weeks since I had Greyson. It was an average of 10 pounds a week. So I've pretty much plateaued since then, losing a pound here and there since. So yeah, and that's doing absolutely nothing, and I've kept my eating the same. So once I start eating super healthy and then also introducing workouts, I think that the weight will come off easily. My fingers are crossed on this point. So that's mom update. I'm going to go to baby update. Greyson is 1 month today. It is June 6th. I cannot believe that the time has gone by so fast. He is doing really excellent. He sleeps 3.5 hour stints throughout the night, so he's a really good night sleeper. When he goes down to sleep for the night, usually about between 7:30 and 9:30, that 2-hour window, he doesn't wake up again until about 1:30, and then again at around 4 a.m. So he's only waking up technically twice in the night, and so that's been really excellent. I haven't, ever since the first week, I haven't really been sleep deprived, or I haven't really noticed it. Maybe my body's just getting used to it. Also, I have been having a cup of coffee in the morning, so I kind of have that energy going for me. Baby is doing really excellent with breastfeeding. Ever since he was born, he latched really well, so he is exclusively still on the breast. We have not introduced a bottle yet. He does suck on a pacifier, but really it's when he's tired or when he still has the rooting reflex after he's completely fed and full. I do give him the binky just to kind of satisfy his need to still suck on something. So he's also searching for his thumb or one of his fingers, I've noticed just recently. If he doesn't have a pacifier and we're not around, you can kind of tell that he's trying to root for something, but he holds his thumbs like this, so he can't get his thumb yet, and we've tried to help him a couple times find his thumb, but he's still working on it. He'll get it on his own, I know he will. In terms of playtime, it was really difficult to know what to do with a newborn, like how to play with a newborn besides talk and make really animated faces at them. So I have this app called Baby Sparks, and I found it, I don't know how, but I found it, and it gives you milestones and developmental activities that you can do for each stage of your baby's development, and they give you a daily program. So you put in your baby's stats, you know, how old they are, whatnot, And then based on how old they are, it gives you programs that you can do. So for instance, right now, being a 4-week-old or between 4 and 5-week-old, you can do gross motor activities. There's lots of different developmental activities that you can do for the mind and the body. So for instance, like today, part of the gross motor activity is bending the arms and the legs. So what you can do is you can take your baby's arm and you can move it like this, or you can move it up and down, and then you can also bicycle the legs. And then there's just a multitude of other things that you can do, and it kind of gives you a breakdown of why you're doing that. It also gives you a video on how to perform the activity if a video is required, so like how to move your baby's body and whatnot for those types of activities. So I've been doing that with Greyson. We've also been doing tummy time every day to strengthen his neck muscles and his back. He doesn't really like it so much, but I've noticed that when he's laying on me, when I'm laying on the couch and I lay him on my chest as a kind of tummy time exercise, he really enjoys that. So that's what we've mostly been doing to keep him off the back of his head, to give him some belly time, and to help strengthen his neck muscles. So he's been doing really good at that. I guess that's his update for the month. I don't really know how much weight or how much bigger he's gotten since he's been born, because the only appointment that we've had with him so far is his 2-week appointment, or his 1 week and then his 2-week appointment. So at his 2-week appointment, he was back up to birth weight. He weighed at birth 7 pounds 12 ounces. At his 2nd week appointment, he reached and exceeded his birth weight by an ounce, so he was 7 pounds 13 ounces. He also gained, I want to say, half an inch or so. I'm not quite sure on the measurements there. But he's very tall for his age, and he's very skinny for his age. But I can tell you one thing, I have noticed that he's gotten a lot heavier, and he has some rolls. We have wrist roll action going on, where he has like the little roll right here, and I think it's super adorable. So I can definitely tell that he is gaining weight, that he is getting bigger. And so that's a good thing, because he is exclusively breastfed. I have been pumping and saving the milk in the freezer for just get a stockpile for when he goes back to daycare. I have started reading the Harry Potter series to Greyson. Usually when I'm rocking him to sleep in my arms, I have the book in the other hand, and we are on chapter 6 of the first book. So I think that we're just gonna blow through the Harry Potter series before I go back to work, which is my goal. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I will post some pictures of me now, and I will also give you a 360 view. So let's do this. This is me I weighed in at 186 today, so keep that in mind.